Oh,
There we go. Ha ha ha. All right, everybody. Here we go.
wait.
I'm Otis,
I'm Jerry.
and this is Two Guys Catching Up on Football. It's our weekly conversation we have with each
Yeah.
other, and we get to talk about what we like most, which is football. So we do a little bit of college, and we do more so pros than college. Um, but we try to cover it all. Uh, I was out of town this week. I
Hmm.
was in Virginia visiting with my son and his family. My grandkids are great. My granddaughter is great. So I had a good time.
That's
And
good.
yeah, yeah. And then leaving on Friday from Richmond, um, the communications and the radar equipment went out in Dallas because they have it contracted through a local telephone company, and it went out. So,
Yeah.
from what I heard, there were over a couple of hundred planes that got stranded
Yeah.
either on the ground in Dallas or got
Yeah.
stranded in other airports that were trying to get to Dallas.
Yep.
And so the pilot told us that that usually there's 700, no, there's 100 planes an hour that take
Wow.
off from Dallas.
Yeah.
There was 10 an hour.
Yeah.
So people
Well,
were in the air a long time. People were sitting on the tarmac a long time.
oh
And
yeah.
yeah,
I just always go back to the when it comes to blackouts, and Texas has some weird problems. So everything's bigger in Texas. So as they say, so when
the
you do have problems too, it's bigger than
yeah,
usual.
the problems are bigger. So yeah, so we finally got out on Sunday. So I spent most of the day in the air on Sunday. And then when I finally got home, I was able to kind of catch up on everything. But I
Mm-hmm.
did watch some of the college games on Saturday. Most of them weren't
Mm,
anything I really cared about. Most of
yeah.
them weren't. So I watched a little bit of Notre Dame, and they did what they usually do with Purdue. And the game that I really wished I'd been able to get to was Indiana and Illinois. They were really the only
Oh, I
top
didn't see
25
that one.
team.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were only top 25
Mhm.
teams that played.
I think did Indiana win that game?
Oh, by a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
By a
I
lot.
forgot
Yeah.
about because Indiana last year was pretty good.
They were in the playoffs,
Uh
and
huh.
everybody thought they shouldn't have been, and they
Yeah.
were in.
No,
And
they're
so
good. It's a good, decent program. Yeah.
it is. It
Mm-hmm.
is. So the I think the starting quarterback for Indiana went out, and the backup came in and played well. So so that was good. Other than that, everybody. I mean, Vanderbilt uh, scored
Well,
70 on Georgia State. I mean, come on.
well, yeah.
Yeah, and then
I'm going to call it my low light of Saturday was Arch Manning, mean mugging, Sam Houston. Come on, dude. And then apparently he was having fits on the sideline. I don't know what is going. It made me think I'm not touching that kid in the draft. I don't.
yeah, but unfortunately, being a Browns fan,
Oh yeah.
you know he's going to wind up there.
Oh no, I actually
Unfortunately,
do think he'll follow his dad. He'll be in New Orleans probably.
maybe
That's
so.
probably
Because
my or not.
yeah,
I'm sorry, his grandfather. Yeah.
yeah, because New Orleans is not good.
No,
So
they're not. Yeah.
yeah, so they might win two games this year. So yeah, he might wind up there, and I know they'll be happy to have him there. But then it'll be a matter of, I mean, he should do well against Sam Houston. He really should.
Well, of
But
course. Yeah.
if he wants to
I
impress me, do well against Ohio State.
Yeah, exactly. I don't even. I think Sam Houston is Coastal Conference or some. I don't even know what conference, but come
Yeah,
on, man.
yeah,
Let you know.
and yeah, and acting like you're beating Ohio State when you had the opportunity to
Yeah,
beat
and didn't
Ohio
do a
State
thing. Yeah,
and didn't do a thing.
yeah,
I mean, I think they only scored 7 points. I think
yeah.
that
They
was
didn't
it.
do anything against that defense. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, nothing at all. So
against Matt Patricia's defense. Yeah.
yeah, so Mr. Manning, do better.
Yeah, cool your jets.
Don't.
It's okay to do that stuff. Do it against a real opponent. Yeah,
Yeah,
you know
and but
that.
I think this weekend they start the SEC. I'm looking at the schedule right now. I
Oh,
think
well, that's
this
good then. Yeah,
I think this weekend they start the SEC. No,
they
I
can
don't.
stop the cupcake games.
Right, I
Yeah.
don't see them playing this coming week. So
Oh,
they might be off this coming week.
huh.
I'm going to look real quick. Okay, so the first team they have is the following week, and at first SEC team they have the following week is Florida, who is not
Well,
good, who
no,
is not
they're
good,
not good. Yeah.
but they Florida could beat them. So
We'll
it's
see. It might be. I did watch some of that Miami Florida game. Florida's not very good. Yeah,
and
but
Miami pulled off the NIL heist by getting Carson Beck to come there.
yeah, they got a lot of
So,
money for he did. Yeah,
yeah, and he's a really good quarterback. I
yeah,
think
he is.
he win a national championship with
I
Georgia
believe so.
his freshman or
Yeah,
sophomore
I
year,
believe
I think.
so.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I think in my eyes so far he's probably the most NFL ready.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, without a doubt, he could have
yeah.
come out last year, but
Although I still think he looks a little bit like Christopher Walken a little bit if his when his hair is sticking up. So you know, yeah.
well, that doesn't
He
mean
kind of,
that doesn't mean he's not a good quarterback. You
well,
don't
right.
know.
It just means he looks like Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken could have been a great high school quarterback. You don't know.
True. We don't know that.
That's right. And don't be bagging on Christopher Walken.
But no,
I
good,
love
great actor. Yeah.
I love Christopher
Oh
Walken.
yeah, same here. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, all right. So let's get to some NFL stuff. We'll go through the games, see if there's anything we really want to talk about with them. Thursday night game, Bills beat the Dolphins. It was
Yeah.
actually a pretty close game until Tua
Yeah. Too.
threw. I mean, he looked at the receiver for what seemed like a calendar year
Yeah.
and then threw it at him. What else is the defensive back
Yeah.
supposed to do
Yeah.
other than step in front of him and take it to the
Well,
house?
he's got. I
Yeah.
saw over. That's the first time I've ever seen it. But somebody said his last name should just be Turnover instead of. So that's not good. And I do like Tua. I kind of always have. I don't know personally. Should he be playing with the concussions and all that?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But I do think, yeah. So right now, every week that goes by, Mike McDaniel is getting closer to getting a phone call from Mike Shanahan to come back. So
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Not Mike Shanahan.
or
Um,
yeah, help us.
oh gee whiz, what's his name? Well, he's Shanahan.
Yeah,
So,
Shanahan Niners Shanahan.
yeah. So um, what is his name? I can't think of it.
Yeah, I can't either.
All right. That's okay. We don't need to. He's not one of my favorite coaches anyway.
Uh,
Yeah, so and then we had the Vikings just really slap down the Bengals. There were a lot there were a lot of backup quarterbacks that played yesterday.
yeah. Now we had a little bit in the office, very quick debate. Carson Wentz is a pretty.
Kyle Shanahan.
Thank
There we
you.
go.
Yeah,
Okay.
Carson Wentz is not. He's a pretty good backup. He's not a bad quarterback. He can get the job done. I'm not Cincinnati's defense. I'm not going to give them a lot of credit. So,
Yeah.
I don't. Yeah, that was a whooping. Yeah,
And the defensive back scored more touchdowns than
then
Cincinnati did. So he outscored Cincinnati by himself. So it's not Carson Wentz made some good throws and he made good decisions,
yeah.
but the defensive back
Yeah, I saw one highlight
outscored
of, I guess it's
Cincinnati.
Browning is the Bengals. It was a really, really bad interception. Yeah.
Yeah, and last year was it last year, maybe the year before, Browning had to come in and play for. Um,
For
gosh, my
Burrow.
memory is, huh?
For Burrow again?
He had to come in a couple of years ago or last year and play for Burrow for
Yeah.
7 games, and he was 4-3 in those games.
Eh,
I mean, so
they're
he
okay. I mean, yeah.
he's gonna win some for you in relief. He's
Yeah.
just not a starting
No.
quarterback.
Yeah.
And that's the same thing I feel about Wentz.
Yeah.
He can come in and do a good job. And he just shouldn't be your starter. He
Yeah.
shouldn't be the every week starter.
Yeah. I
So
agree with that. Yeah.
yeah, and then so this game, yeah, it was kind of somewhat sort of exciting. No, I shouldn't say that. It was kind of somewhat tight. It was the Jaguars and the Texans. They were 10-10 going into the last quarter. It was kind of really brutal to watch.
Yeah.
Neither quarterback played all that well, and the Texans let Etienne score.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys are getting on blocks and just kind of standing there. So they kind of let him score so that they wouldn't lose the game and not get the ball back without being able to try themselves to win the game. And so,
I don't, right. The Texans are 0-3. Uh, I got to think after, was that last year or the year? They're very disappointing to me in a lot of ways.
yeah,
I
yeah,
really thought they were going to start becoming an elite team, and they're not. For
yeah,
whatever reason, it's not happening.
yeah. It's not. CJ Stroud, after his rookie season, he's regressing. He's making,
I always figure people after the first year, then they have tape, then they study guys' weaknesses, and
yeah,
you take advantage of it. Yeah, you figure it
yeah,
out a little more.
yeah. So, but maybe let's talk about the Colts and the Titans.
Man,
Danny Dimes is playing really, really good
I don't.
football.
They're my. Yeah, if the Texans are my letdown team, the Colts are my eye-opening. I don't think they're 3-0. I think they have one loss, right? But
No, no, they're 3-0.
oh, okay. Well, the other thing in some of their games, they are laying the hammer on teams,
They are.
which
They
I
are.
don't. Uh, I didn't see that coming. And to your
Who'd
point,
have
yeah,
thought it?
Danny Dimes is. Who saw that coming?
No, no,
So
nobody did. He except for the one season
yeah, Anthony.
they went to the Giants went to the playoffs, but it wasn't just him. He had Saquon Barkley,
Yeah,
who carried most of the load.
yeah.
Well,
Anthony Richardson. I don't. They. Who knows what his future is?
yeah,
Right?
now this is funny. Anthony Richardson was upset because they made Daniel Jones the starter. But I got to tell you this. I pulled this up. So his career in the NFL, he's a 50.6 completion percentage career. Why should you be the starter?
No
He
kidding. Yeah.
has he has 11 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. His rating is 67.8. That's for his career.
Yeah.
And he has only played in half of the games that he's been eligible for.
Hmm.
So he's been eligible for 34 games. He's only played in 17. So he's missed 17 games.
He
Why should you be the starter?
oh,
There,
I'm going to go with the kind of the same of the Sam Darnold more last year of put a guy in the right system with the right coaches, and it's a whole different thing,
yeah,
right?
and you're getting more and more in the dark now. And
Oh,
maybe
I,
maybe
I
yeah,
need to like slouch. Yeah.
maybe he might go somewhere else and wind up with a good coach and
Yeah.
just be much better off. So I
Yeah.
I'd like for all of them to find a good place
Yeah.
where they can be successful.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to see anybody um, be bad,
Well, yeah. Well,
So
even who did? Well, the Bears beat the Cowboys, and so
yeah,
Caleb Williams, he's off the hook a little bit. Uh,
just for this week. But the Cowboys are horrible.
Yet Dak Prescott, uh, that might be one of the worst contracts ever. Didn't they re-sign him last year?
No, well, I know it was a couple of years ago. CD Lamb was the one they did last year.
Oh, well, Prescott's contract is pretty large,
Oh, it is,
and
but
he
it's
ain't doing a thing.
yeah, is well, they did have 12 win seasons after he
Yeah,
signed the contract.
right.
So they just
Except for his,
whatever reason, yeah,
yeah,
they couldn't do anything in the
yeah,
playoff.
he can't. His best attribute, and I can't remember now, is Cam Newton was ready, but Dak Prescott's got some cadence thing that he uses
Here
as
we
well.
go.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, yeah. And then the Commanders laid a whooping on the Raiders. Nah,
Oh,
no big deal. My brother
I,
Aaron will be upset, but
I am jumping off of the Geno Smith will be better with Pete Carroll's ship. No, not Geno. We say it every year. Geno Smith is Geno Smith, and at some
and
point he's going to be Geno Smith. So,
oh, he's going to throw it to the other team,
oh
and
yeah,
every team in the NFL knows that. They know if they're patient enough, he'll give them one,
oh
maybe
yeah,
two or three. You never know. The Eagles and Rams were a good game
yeah.
yesterday. Um, and that big man taking that block field goal back, I don't
Oh,
know how far it was, maybe like 45, 50 yards, and nobody, not even the
well,
fleetest of Rams, could catch this big guy.
right,
I saw a thing on TV that said he got up to 19 miles an hour. I don't think I can get up to 19 miles an hour. I
wow,
think I
yeah,
think I might be able to get to 10,
maybe,
maybe,
yeah.
maybe, but somebody needs to be
Running
chasing me.
probably 10, 9, 10. Yeah.
I might be able to get up, but somebody needs to be chasing me.
Well, we're going to give credit. You begin giving credit to Nick Sirianni. So,
Oh yeah, yeah, and to the
yeah,
whole Eagles team, they
yeah,
weren't
they're good.
playing. They weren't playing well,
Yeah,
and
they're a good
and they
team. They're a
did.
solid team. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So okay, so this was just a game I would never really would have wanted to watch. Watch, it was the Panthers and the Falcons. Panthers beat the
Well,
Falcons, and
yeah, the shout out to Bryce Young gets his first win of the year.
yeah, and
Uh,
at some point during the
ugh,
summer, Michael Penix Jr. said, "We will have a top five offense, or top three offense in the NFL." And I know why he said it. They have a lot of weapons. They really do.
they
But
brought in Cousins apparently at the end of that game. It was so
yeah,
bad. Yeah.
but you cannot lose to the Panthers and get shut out and
Oh,
and have made that statement.
Yeah.
You at least needed to have scored.
Yeah.
Every team loses in the NFL, so there's no
Yeah.
shame in
True.
that. But you can't say you're going to have one of the top three offenses and lose 30-0. And then Rasputin did his thing
He did it
yesterday.
again. And I thought going into that game, I thought, oh, Vrabel, the defense will have something to answer. Not really. They didn't. Yeah.
No, they didn't. And I mean, you know, Aaron Rodgers, we've never liked him, um, but he's playing for my favorite coach, so I've softened on him a little bit,
Oh, you
just a little
even
bit.
softened on Jalen Ramsey, and you do not.
I
You must dislike Jalen Ramsey more
Yeah,
than
I know.
Aaron Rodgers.
I softened up on Jalen Ramsey too because he plays for my favorite
I did
coach
see
now.
one incompletion where Rodgers kind of he was unhappy with is it Pat Fryermuth, the
Yeah,
tight end, and I thought, okay, that's Rodgers being Rodgers. He was
he's
basically
gonna
blaming the receiver. Yeah,
yeah, he's gonna do that from time to time.
yeah,
And your boys won yesterday.
man.
Congratulations.
Guy can't.
Beating
This I don't even know how to pronounce his name. Smizit or whatever.
No, it's Smiths.
Smits.
Yeah,
First week of the season, guy can't make an extra point. Misses, I think, a 35-yarder. Cost him the game.
yeah.
Yesterday, he makes a 55-yarder. Apparently, the longest walk off for a win in Browns' longest field goal in Browns history. That's a team that goes back what 80 years at least.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
at least that long.
that
Yeah,
team is just they drive. But I'll tell you, the Browns have a good defense. I think statistically, yardage allowed, they're number one. They are for
oh, yeah,
real. The
yeah,
offense might statistically be number 32 because the offense is awful. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, they got that win, but they got to. I mean, and Stefanski has come
Yeah.
out and said that
Yeah.
Flacco's going to play next week. He's going
Yeah.
to start.
They
They
have
got to.
problems. The O line is banged up, even
Yeah,
worse now. Flacco, yeah,
He can't get out of anybody's way. At
no. And he
least,
threw a real bad pick, too. I saw that clip where
yeah,
it was like, what are you doing?
yeah.
So
At least let Gabriel, if he's
they
going to
will. They'll
throw.
get some time. And I do believe, I think even Prime came out today and said, my son will play in a game this year. I believe that. He will.
Oh yeah, he
Yeah,
will
Shador will
eventually.
play as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and our boy Baker,
Uh, he's a gamer.
he is he
Uh,
is something
he's
else.
a baller.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I when the Jets.
Talking about, he's another one. I think after that game, he was, because Steve Wilkes was his coach in Carolina, and Steve
Uh,
Wilkes bench Baker doesn't forget that stuff. So he said, I think after the game, well, that win, here you go, Steve Wilkes. That one's for you. Kind of thing. So he doesn't forget.
no, and he doesn't pretend to forget either. He kind of
Yeah.
he's not one to soft soap it.
No, that was
I
the
love
old Baker coming out again. That was the old Oklahoma. I'm going to put the
yeah
flag at the 50-yard line,
yeah
Baker. Yeah, I
yeah
don't care.
yeah exactly. And then the Chargers came through. Mike Tomlin and Jim Harbaugh.
Yeah.
Those are my guys. Jim
Harbaugh
Harbaugh.
is one weird dude, but he wins wherever he
Oh
goes.
yeah,
I'm
he
not a
is.
huge fan of Harbaugh, but he's good at what he does. He's smart.
He is good at
Yeah.
coaching
Yeah, he
quarterbacks.
is. Yeah.
He's good at getting teams to play with a purpose to to understand what their identity
Yeah.
is and to stick with that identity. He is really
And
really
Herbert
good at
is a
that.
good quarterback.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah.
I had that one completely wrong coming out of Oregon. I didn't think he was that great. So
Well, you and I both agreed on that.
yeah,
I didn't think he was that great.
he's
Yeah,
good. Yeah, he's the real
he is
deal. Yeah.
good. Yeah, yeah. So, and then we had the Seahawks beat up on the Saints. We can
Well,
just
yeah,
yeah, we can just go over that.
yeah. Skip.
Yeah. And we talked about this already. The Bears beat the Cowboys,
Yeah,
but
Bears.
then
Yeah.
again, everybody does.
Well,
So
Jerry
that's
Jones said the team. Now next week is, I believe, this week is, and it's probably the national game. Micah
I think
Parsons goes
right.
home,
I think they're
so
on.
he's probably going to put him down for 6 sacks in that
Yeah,
game.
I think they're on Sunday night. And let me
Yeah.
check real quick here.
Yeah, put fantasy down at least 4 sacks for Micah in that
Yeah,
game.
so
Yeah,
next week, Packers and Cowboys are Sunday night. And then I don't know why, but Monday night on the 29th, they
hmm.
have a doubleheader again.
I don't like that. I don't understand it.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't like that either.
yeah, the league. I'm not sure what that is. I almost was thinking, if you're going to go that route, why don't you do a game on Tuesday?
Right, exactly. But then again, guys are gonna they can't. It'd be difficult to do a Tuesday game and then come back and
Yeah,
do
the only thing
a
actually,
Sunday
now that
game.
I'm thinking about it, I don't know if that benefits. I'm just trying to think. Let's say a team like the Jets was playing in LA over the weekend, so they got to fly back. I could see an extra day of rest if a team has been traveling, maybe. I
Right.
don't
Yeah.
know, but yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. And then the 49ers pull one out. So
they're fine. The defense, Mac Jones is doing what he needs to do. The
and we
Niners
grew.
defense is good, although we're going to see now because their guy is gone. I don't. I don't know what is wrong with Bosa's body, but it's every year, I think, right?
It's been.
He
I don't know if he's ever played a full season. I
he
don't think
needs
he
to go.
has.
Look, I get it. He works out a lot. In comparison, Miles Garrett works out a lot. Derrick Henry works out a lot. They don't go down as much as Bosa.
No, but now Miles Garrett and Derrick Henry did not have an injury history from
That's
college.
true.
Bosa
Well,
does.
yeah, good point with Bosa. So he's going to come back next year from an ACL injury. So you almost have your fingers crossed, uh,
Yeah,
right? And we were talking at work. Is it who's the Niners owner? Is Jed York? Isn't that the?
I think it's still him. Yeah,
Yeah, he. You know, he's probably, if he was mad last year, he's probably saying, "Man, I'm paying Ayuk, Purdy, Bosa, all these guys. I've got about 150 million. That's
yeah,
not even playing.
yeah.
He's not
I
going to
know.
be pleased. So,
Yeah,
but what
probably.
can you do? It happens.
Yeah, probably when Bosa's contract is up,
Yeah,
that'll
there'll be other guys.
that'll probably be it.
Yeah, today it was like from noon to 2 o'clock was Bosa's out. The Browns right tackle's out,
Right.
ACL.
Yeah.
Najee Harris is out.
Yeah.
Somebody else went toward their Achilles. It was
Yeah.
like, wow. Yeah.
And you think about it, the old guys from the 50s and 60s never missed a game with any of these things, probably.
True.
Kind of just like the uh, the
It's
old
true.
the old pitchers and stuff
Yeah.
in baseball would throw
Yeah, it's a good
9
point.
innings
It's
and
why
they needed to come out. Yeah.
what's are they doing something too much now
It
almost?
may be that they're overtraining,
Yeah.
and so
It's
they're
ready to bust basically.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, so it could be that they're
That's a
overtraining.
good point. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Russell Wilson has to be
Yeah.
benched. I mean, he has to.
I don't
Um,
know if Dayball, what he said, I don't really like Dayball as a head coach. But if it's not now, who's the guy they have waiting in the wings? Is
Jackson Dart.
play the man,
Yeah, I
play the
think
kid, and let Russ sit.
I think he's ready to play
Yeah.
him because when he was asked about it at the press conference, he said, "Well, we're going to look at the film. We're going to do the evaluation just like we do every single week. And then we will make a determination."
Yeah.
But the last couple of weeks, he came right out and said Russ is starting next week.
Well, they're doing. I'm
So
not only be if the Browns had lost yesterday, I would be fully on board of play Dylan Gabriel. Just start playing him. He's the future potentially.
yeah, yeah,
Flacco is not the future. We know that.
no, no.
So, but because they won, but yeah, Russ. Yeah, let the kid have a shot.
Yeah, Russ is not any good anymore.
No.
They ran a couple of
Yeah,
quarterback they ran a couple of quarterback draws with him yesterday. I
yeah.
was watching that game. And they ran a couple of quarterback draws with him. He looked like he was moving in slow motion compared to everybody else
He's
on the
always
field.
been kind of that way. I don't think of him as quick, right? In his career, he's
Well, when he was first starting for Seattle, yeah, he
yeah,
was he
maybe,
was
yeah,
quicker. Yeah, he was able to escape more easily.
true.
So, and then we have the game tonight, and I got it on
Woo.
TV here, and the Ravens just got the ball a little bit ago. Detroit used up like maybe 6, 7
Ah,
minutes and scored a
oh,
touchdown.
yeah, I would
Yeah,
like to see Detroit win just because the Ravens are in the division, and your brother Michael will like it if the Lions win. But I do think the Ravens will win that game. The Ravens just have so many weapons.
they do.
Yeah.
They do, and they've just got so many people that they can
Yeah,
that they
they've
can
got
get
a
the ball
stacked
to.
lineup. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll see how it goes. And so that's it for us today, there, partner.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I just want to thank everybody who looks in and understand that maybe you might know this reference if you're kind of old like I am, but Jerry is kind of the shadow knows. He's in the witness protection program, so he gets in, he gets into the shadows. So I got to figure out when I kind of edit this how to make his voice sound higher or
Yeah, we need to
lower. So
muffle the muffler kind of thing on it.
yeah, yeah. So we kind of are able to disguise this voice. But partner, it's good to talk to you
Yeah,
after this weekend I had. I was
likewise. Yeah.
I was so happy to get home. So
Oh
have
yeah.
a great week, and then I will be texting each other during
Yeah,
the
we'll
week.
catch up on Sunday probably.
Yeah, yeah, for
Another
sure,
week. Yeah.
for sure. Yeah. So all right, I'm gonna start
Yeah,
out.
thanks everyone. Yeah.
I'm going to start out traveling music. Ah, yeah.
Have-
Ha ha. Thank you. Another week. And this is Otis.
And I'm Jerry.
And this is Two Guys Catching Up
Catching up
on
on
Football.
football. Yeah.
Ciao.
Yep. Peace.